Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm making a very simplistic video, but a very serious topic that a lot of people seem to not understand in the cryptocurrency space. The altcoin genocide orchestrated by Bitcoin and partially by Ethereum is in progress. What do I mean by altcoin genocide? It sounds clickbaity, it sounds ridiculous, but technically, linguistically speaking, it's very, very true. Bitcoin is killing altcoins right now, and it's not necessarily directly Bitcoin, but it is the market and how the market flows and how money flows into Bitcoin out of altcoins during this period of cycle. So what we have right now, okay, is the end of a bear market. We had the bottom coming in Q4 2022, of course. Coming in November, I think most people, the vast majority of people, maybe not the vast majority, but certainly the majority of people probably think the bottom is in at this point. I certainly do believe the bottom is in at 15.4K. I think that's very clear as per the 4-year cycle theory. I don't need to tell you guys that. If you disagree with me, cool. The point is, it doesn't really matter what you think. The fact of the matter is, that's what's happened as per the cyclical theory. Now, the cyclical theory could be proven wrong. It could become invalid, but at this point, it's still following the cyclical theory. So it's objectively correct that we are at the point in the cycle that we were last time, in which we're seeing Bitcoin dominance rise and we're seeing altcoin dominance hence decrease at the same point in the cycle. So what do I mean by this? Well, let me explain a few things about how Bitcoin and how money flows in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Basically what happens is there is a money chain. There is a flow of money in crypto. So first of all, the money obviously has to start out in fiat. Okay, so it starts out in fiat. Move my mic a little bit here so I can get some room. Starts out in fiat. It goes into Bitcoin from fiat. So obviously the top equal is the first place the money is. The as we go down, that's the second place. So it goes into Bitcoin from fiat. It then flows into Ethereum. Okay, and then from there it flows into altcoins. Okay, and from altcoins, where does the money go? Well, it goes all the way back around full circle, and it goes back into fiat. So the money goes down the chain from fiat to Bitcoin to Ethereum to altcoins, full circle back to fiat. Now, this cycle happens over and over and over again on short time frames, but mainly, if we're talking on a macro scale, this cycle happens on a 4-year basis. And what I mean by that is it happens on a cyclical basis. It happens in the 4-year cycle. So we have a period of time, okay, we have the bull market. During the bull market, the money is basically flowed. We'll actually start with the bear market, okay? So during the bear market, the money flows into Bitcoin. During this period of a cycle, I'm just circling here, the money flows into Bitcoin even during this period as well. The money flows into Bitcoin. That is because the market is going down. People are flocking to something that has some security. Altcoins don't have security during the bear market. Altcoins pump up during the bull market because there's heaps of hype in the space, heaps of momentum. Everyone's looking for massive gains. Everyone's greedy. That's when altcoins go upwards. But during the bear market, and during the sideways market, that's when Bitcoin thrives. That's when Bitcoin dominance rises. We've seen that occur during these periods of the cycle, on both previous cycles and also this one here. Bitcoin dominance has been going upwards, right? That displays what I just said perfectly. It displays the fact that during the bad times in the market, even in the sideways times, even in slightly upwards, right, when it's not really too popping, but it's kind of going upwards still like we've seen in the last 3 months, 6 months actually, that's when Bitcoin thrives. Bitcoin dominance rises. That is when the money starts out going from fiat into Bitcoin. From there, okay, as we get to the latter parts of the accumulation, as we get to the point in which kind of just after the halving, a few months after the halving, we're starting to go upwards a bit, even during the gains, during the rises, the initial rises, that's when the money flows from Bitcoin into Ethereum. That's when Bitcoin starts under-competing against Ethereum. That's when Ethereum starts out-competing Bitcoin, I should say, all right? And from there, okay, people look for even riskier investments. The market is so high at this point. The bull market's at the peak. Everything's kicking off. That's when people throw their money randomly into every single altcoin on the top 100 and all the shit coins and all the meme coins, all the scam coins. That's when altcoins absolutely pop off. And then, of course, after that peak euphoria, the market has to crash. And at that point in time, the money flows back into fiat. Okay, so people sell everything and they gradually scale back into Bitcoin and the whole cycle repeats. That's a 4-year cycle. That is what the 4-year cycle is from a money flow perspective. Not many people understand that at a fundamental level. That is what the 4-year cycle is in a money flow perspective. That's why the charts do what they do. It's actually very simplistic. There's a lot of actual logic behind it, right? Risky times equals Bitcoin, which is lower risk, okay? And then it gets kind of less, it gets less risky, the return gets higher, the volatility gets higher, people get more greedy, they go into Ethereum, then they go into altcoins, then the market crashes, they go back into Bitcoin. It's a cycle. So we're seeing that play out again. So right now, we're in the part of the cycle where Bitcoin is popping off. And this naturally means that we're a bit far away from when altcoin's going to be popping off, okay? And we're also a bit far away from when Ethereum's going to be popping off. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Wolf, what do you mean? What do you mean, Wolf? Because look, Wolf, we've seen Ethereum go upwards. Yes, we have seen Ethereum go upwards. We've seen Ethereum go upwards from the bottom, a pretty decent amount. It's gone upwards from the bottom about 2x, but guess what? So has Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gone up from the bottom about 2x as well, and the market cap of Ethereum is less than half than that of Bitcoin, and so if you're taking into account diminishing returns, that actually means that Ethereum's dramatically underperforming Bitcoin during this period of time, and it's also higher risk than Bitcoin, so Bitcoin has been the safer investment since the bottom, and there's every indication, as per the history, that it will continue to be the better investment until, a few months after the halving, so the next year probably. Now, you might be thinking, well, Wolf, you're saying a lot of things, but you're not really showing much evidence. Well, I'll show you evidence right now. This is the total three cryptocurrency market cap chart. This is a chart that gives you the dollar value of every single coin in the cryptocurrency market minus Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is the altcoin market cap, basically. What you'll notice, very simply, it's actually very simply to understand. What you'll notice is that Bitcoin bottomed out, okay, in December 2022, okay? Now, this has been on a gradual downwards trend. It's been in a kind of a descending channel formation, a gradual downwards trend with higher highs and higher lows throughout the entire last year. Bitcoin hasn't been doing that, guys. Bitcoin's gone upwards. Bitcoin has broken above its previous range. It's actually gone upwards, especially in the last 6 months. It's very simple to understand. I don't even need to say anything more than that. Bitcoin has gone upwards while altcoins have gone downwards. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's gone upwards while altcoins have gone downwards. What does this mean? It means altcoins are underperforming right now, and that makes perfect sense. It's what they always do during this period of a cycle. Of course they're going to underperform because altcoins generally pump when the hype is there. There's no hype in the market right now. The market's dead. So of course they're not going to do well, right? And that reflects exactly what I said. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing an altcoin genocide. It's very important you have to understand one thing, guys. This is happening for a reason, I just explained. But it's also important to understand this. People say all the time, they love to say all the time, oh, you got to buy when things are down, buy when things are down. And yes, it's true to a certain extent, but it's not true in all cases. And it's certainly not true of altcoins. I don't necessarily believe that this is the best time to be buying altcoins. I don't believe that because you're assuming that you're going to pick the right altcoins that are going to survive into the next bull market. Guys, please take it from someone who has extensive experience in the market. Take it from someone who's basically, this is my job. I do this full time. I don't think there's many people watching this video who do this full time. Perhaps there's a few, but I do this full time. People work 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. I do it here on this computer. I look at these charts full time. This is what I've been doing for years since I turned bloody 18 years old. I've been doing it since I was 16 part time. So I'm going to know, okay? I can tell you right now, all right? This is what happens. This is the reality of the situation, okay? Altcoins don't die during the bear market. You might be thinking, oh, all the altcoins are already dead because Bitcoin's already bottomed out. That's not how it works. Altcoins die when they don't go up again during the bull market. Because what I said to you before, you have to think logically about this kind of thing, okay? Hype comes into the market during the bull market. It's only when hype comes back into the market and your altcoin fails to gain the attention that it once did that you know it's dead. You can't tell if an altcoin is dead based on the actions it's had in the bear market. You can only tell that an altcoin is dead based on the actions it has in a bull market. So we can understand this. Well, people might think, oh, not that many altcoins die. Well, you're completely wrong. Altcoins die all the time. All we need to do is look at the historical snapshots of CoinMarketCap top 100 from previous cycles. So this is the peak in the bull run in 2015. Top 100. These are the top 100 altcoins, the best altcoins during the peak in 2015. All right, you might know a few of these ones, sure, but the vast majority of these coins, just read the names out, guys. Paycoin, what the hell is Paycoin? BitShares, MadeSafe Coin, NXT, Peercoin, Counterparty. I guarantee you the vast majority of people watching these videos have never heard of these coins. These were the best coins in the market during the peak bull market. They all died, and they didn't die during the bear market. They died when they failed to gain traction again in 2018. Let's look at 2018. Guys, 2018 wasn't too long ago, only 5 years ago. In fact, 2015 wasn't too long ago, right? That was only 8 years ago. It's not too long, right? But 2018... 5 years ago, what happened in 2018? Well, in 2018, we've got all these coins, and again, you might know some more of them here, of course, especially in the top 10, top 20, you're going to know a lot of these coins. These are some of the names have stuck around here for sure, but if you start going down to top 20, top 30, you start to think, well, none of these coins are really popular anymore. I mean, you might recognize the names, but they've all fallen off. I mean, Icon's a top 200 coin now. BitConnect was a scam. You know, Stratus, I haven't heard about it in a long time. Populous is low now. Waves is pretty good though. Bytecoin, Komodo, Steem, Sia Coin, Status, these are all dead coins, guys. And again, they didn't die during the bear market. They died during the bull market when they failed to gain traction. This is only 5 years ago. 5 years ago is not a long time. This is an indication. This is a direct evidence of how quickly the altcoin market moves. The coins that are popular right now, let's go to the top 100. The coins that are popular right now, I guarantee you, flick to 2025 Q4, flick to the peak of the bull market, Q4 2025. I guarantee you this list will look dramatically different then, because a lot of these coins, yes, they're big now, yes, they were big during the bull market, they will fail to gain traction in the bull market. And the reason being is because between now and then, a lot of new competition is going to come out. There's going to be more competitors. There's going to be more projects seeking that position in the top 100. There's also a tendency for new investors in the cryptocurrency market to seek new projects. Dino coins, as we call them, coins that are around from previous cycles, generally don't perform very well. Yes, there are exceptions. XRP is a beautiful exception. Ethereum is a beautiful exception. Cardano is a beautiful exception. Dogecoin, but they don't perform very well. It's also important to know, guys, that when picking altcoins, you have to remember, fundamentals don't always mean good price action. You can have all these coins here in 2015, they wouldn't be there if the fundamentals weren't good. They had good goals. Yes, perhaps the tokenomics was shit or something like that, but generally speaking, a lot of these coins have very, very good fundamentals. It's not about the fundamentals, it's about the marketing. Guys, I can't tell you how many coins we had in 2021 on a YouTube channel here that had great fundamentals that didn't succeed. It's because of the marketing. It wasn't because the project was bad. They just couldn't get their name out there properly, or they had competitors. You know, if you think fundamentals are so important in altcoins, all you need to do is look at bloody Dogecoin. I mean, go back to 2015. This is probably the coin with terrible utility. No one cares about what Dogecoin does. 2015, you know, it was in the top 10. It was in the top 10. Well, it wasn't actually in the top 10 in 2018. Surprisingly, I thought it was. But it was, now it's back in the top 10. You know, it's in the same position, actually, number 8. It was in 2015 during January. So 8 years later, it's still number 8, and that coin has terrible fundamentals. So, you know, you can't be relying too hard on fundamentals, and that's the only thing you really have to rely on when picking altcoins during the bear market, and that's one of the main problems. So I'm telling you right now, what we're seeing, and this isn't even my opinion. You can say it's my opinion all you want, you can disagree all you want, but you're just disagreeing with reality, you're disagreeing with charts. This is what's happening. Bitcoin dominance is rising. Altcoins have been downtrending. This is what happened last cycle, the cycle before that's happening now, okay? There is a genocide in the market of altcoins currently, okay? And we won't know the results for genocide until the bull market, okay? So, what can you do? Well, I can tell you this. You can do whatever the bloody hell you want. You can try and pick the exceptions for altcoins. I certainly probably will at some point as well. I don't necessarily invest in altcoins, though. I'm more of a trader. That's just how I roll. But I'm not saying you can't buy altcoins. I'm saying that until after the halving, until at least a few months after the halving, it's not in your best... Well, you're certainly fighting against the odds to do so, because obviously if Bitcoin dominance is rising and you're buying altcoins, you're trying to beat the market, right? The market is telling you that's not the right thing to do, and you're trying to beat the market. You're going against what the market is saying. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you might get lucky, or you might have enough skills to do it. But as I said, it's not really about skill, because the fundamentals don't really even mean anything when it comes to altcoins. So that's the problem. If it was about skill, and if the fundamentals actually then I'd try to pick them as well. But the point is, they don't matter. Fundamentals mean basically nothing. Yeah, okay, fundamentals mean things to an extent, but realistically, guys, you know, the coins I hate to break it to you, this is the same thing with companies as well. The best product doesn't always win. It's not really about the product quality. It's about the communication. If you can communicate a product, you can sell a product, right? So if you got the best product in the world, you can't communicate it. No one understands what it is. That's what happened with LandChain, right? Then it's not going to go anywhere. So you can like the fundamentals of something all you want, it doesn't matter. It's the marketing that really matters. And you can't really predict marketing too well. You can try, obviously, and I'm saying you guys can go ahead and do that. But if you want the best odds and you want to have the odds in your favor and you like trading trends and macro trends, the best thing you can possibly do is wait until after the halving and then take your picks. Because between now and then, there's going to be a lot of developments in the market. There's going to be a lot of new altcoins that come out, and that's going to give you the best odds, you know, for what you want to do. Because after the halving, that's when Bitcoin dominance generally starts trending downwards. That's when altcoins start gaining against Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So that's what you can do. Look, it's up to you, though. I'm just pointing out the data. You can disagree with me all you want, but you can't disagree with the data, and that's what it is, right? Bitcoin dominance is rising, and so that's the logical conclusion to make from it. So yeah, the altcoin genocide. That's what's happening, and Bitcoin is basically, yeah, I wouldn't say Bitcoin's conducting the genocide, but Bitcoin is definitely, how do you say it? I guess benefiting from it, right? All the money's flowing into Bitcoin. So I guess, you know, Bitcoin's the beneficiary of the genocide. I don't necessarily know what the terminology would be, but that's what's happening, guys. So keep an eye out for it. Just keep that in mind when you're thinking, oh, I'm going to buy 100x gems now, because, you know, it's not really that simple. It doesn't really work like that. You can try, obviously. I'm not saying you can't win against the market. I'm not saying the odds are, you know, the odds technically aren't in your favor, and that's why you probably should steer clear of it, or at least be conservative about it. But that's what's happening. So genocide of the altcoin market right now, and probably until after the halving. So that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out the BitGet exchange, guys. Lowest fees in the market. Optional KYC. This is the exchange you need to use if you like trading, if you are a trader, if you trade regularly, you buy crypto regularly, you sell regularly. There's a lot of exchange FUD going around. Get on an exchange if it's not involved in any of that. Do yourself a favor. 15% trading fee discount with my referral link and exclusive rewards. Go ahead and sign up. Use my referral link below. We've got the Crypto Academy. This will teach you how to trade. It's a course developed by myself and Megawell Crypto. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber in the cryptocurrency space. Just reached 10,000 subscribers, about the same size channel as mine. So go ahead and check him out as well, and check out the course we've made. All the information's on the website. This will teach you how to trade, teach you how to analyze charts, etc. And then finally, guys, the VIP group. Check out the VIP group. It's on Telegram. You can check out the information group for the VIP group. I've got a separate group you can join. Read about the group, read the prices, read the details of the group, read the results from our last few quarters, and then join from there if you're interested. That's all down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.